Welcome to the new edition. This is Adventure of Life TV, and please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. This is Frankfurt, that's Germany. Today, geographically, we have been located in a street here, and then we found one of the most finest women, I should say, in the city of Frankfurt. And today, we came to interact with her and try to catch up some of the experiences she's gained as in living in Ghana and what she does currently and experiences she's gained in Europe as well. This is Adventure of Life TV. Hello, madam. What's your name, please?
Mrs. Esther Boyne.
My viewers didn't hear you well.
Mrs. Esther Boyne.
Oh, absolutely. This is really good. This is really good. Okay, so what age did you leave Ghana?
At 10 years old.
10 years of age?
Yes.
You were really young by then?
Yeah.
I believe you didn't see anything.
Anything as more.
As in, how was it that you just felt like you need to leave the country? What happened?
Well, my dad was in Italy, so my mom and my brothers had to relocate with him.
Oh, you have to join your father in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, as you live in Ghana at this young age, I believe when you got to Italy at age 10, I know being at that age, you would have known a lot. What experiences you gained when you first landed in Italy?
Well, at 10 years old, you're quite a child, so there's not much of an experience you can talk about. What I can say is I saw differences in our education as in Africa and here in Europe. The educational system is quite different, I should say. I remember in Ghana, at the end of the semester, everything you learned, you'd be writing exams about it, and last minute you'd be reading your books, and it was quite hectic.
A lot of subjects, right?
Yes.
English, RME,
Yeah.
creative arts,
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Yeah, it was something else. But here, when you are done with the topic, we write an exams about it, and then we move forward. So it's quite easier, I should say.
Okay, so this is what she's saying, that in Ghana you really have to read a lot. You have to read a lot of subjects, and in the end you have to write a lot. But here in Europe, it's not like that. You read less, and then you write less. Okay, so I know Italy don't speak English.
No.
If I'm right.
No.
So how did you really cope with the system when you left Ghana? Because living with black people and suddenly you have to relocate to a foreign country, and before you sell and buy and educate on anything about yourself, you really need to cope into the system. And I mean system to be precise, how they speak. So how did you really cope with the system?
Okay, I learned the language at school, and since I was quite young, it wasn't difficult for me, I should say. And I learned it pretty quick as well, because I had nothing doing, to be honest, just school. So I put in efforts, and yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't really difficult for you?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
The Italian language is not difficult.
It's not difficult?
No.
Okay, so yes, we go on. And okay, this is what I want to ask you as well. So currently you're not residing in Italy, you are in Germany now.
Yes.
Okay, so at what level of education did you reach, as in when you were in Italy?
Junior high school.
Junior high school?
Yes.
Okay, and so you have relocated to Germany. How many years have you spent here in Germany?
7 years.
7 years. Okay, that's good. And I really have heard a lot about Germany, because they really have really a hard language here. Because if you can't read, if you can't speak this language, it's really difficult for you to get employment, to do whatever thing you want to do here. And so how did you cope with the system in Germany? Because Germany is also different from Italy, and these are European countries, I should say, but they have different systems of governance and everything. How did you really cope with the educational system here as well, in as much as you change location?
Okay, the educational system is not much different from the one in Italy, because it's the same continent. But the language, I should say, is more difficult than the Italian language.
Really? It's
Yes,
difficult?
yes. I'm still learning till now.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you see, there's this question that I really ask my interviewers every time that I have a chance to interview them. I ask that you left Ghana at this young age, and you have spent, let's say, most of your life here in Europe, as I know from you right now. So what advice do you have? Because when somebody is in Africa, he really wants to travel abroad, and what advice can you give them? Because the youth of late really want to leave Ghana and so eager to come to Europe and abroad and come. You see, I have interviewed several people, but feedbacks I get from them means that when you have something good doing, it's good. What do you have to say about this? Because people really have to travel to these countries and they come a little, they regret of coming. Some people have to spend a lot of money in traveling. People spend, let's say, 40,000, 50,000 Ghana cedis. What happens? Because what are some of the things you can tell them before you move on to the subsequent question?
Well, if our country was doing quite well, I don't think people would be eager to move out. But what I can say is, if you've had a good education and you have a good job doing, it's best you stay home, because there's absolutely no place like home. So I think traveling abroad, especially if you have no one here, is a bit of a challenge. It's quite tough, especially if you don't have documents either. How will you find work? How will you cope? Who would help you? It's difficult. It's difficult. So you have a good job, it's best you stay home. Yeah.
The best you stay home.
Yes.
So she's telling us that when you have a good job doing down in Africa, it's best to stick to your job and invest into the job too. Because when you come to Europe or abroad and you don't have documents, it's really difficult for you to get employment, and also because you have to be chased by police and other stuff. So it's really good if it's, let's say that your parents or your relative living abroad and they want to come and pick you up direct. For that is different, and then you have documents when you arrive. But if you don't have documents and you come to struggle to get, it's really, really difficult. At a point in time, you would have to regret of even coming to Europe. It's better you invest that huge amount of money you put into traveling and it gives you something better. Okay, so let's go on. So, can you tell us a little bit about the educational system here in Germany?
What question?
As in, what do you do now in Germany?
I'm a nursing student.
Wow, nursing student?
Yes.
And that's all about my panel. My new is all my panel, right? Because when he said nurses will be more panel. So, you tell us about how your nursing school is, as in how the system is, because we would have to compare the nursing system to Ghana system, because I know for Ghana you really have to pay a huge amount of money before you get admission, and then it's a whole lot. So what can you tell us, the viewers, as in for us to get to know how the system here of nursing is?
Okay, here you don't pay school fees at all.
Wow, you don't what?
You don't pay school fees. You rather get
Come again. My viewers do not get you. Please come again. What do you say?
I said you don't pay school fees.
She said you don't pay school fees.
Yes.
For nursing school. My God.
Yeah. You rather get paid for working.
Really?
Yes. We get paid for going to school. We get paid for working. Yeah.
So how is it like? Because I know I have not been a nurse before, but then I had friends who are nurses in Ghana, and perhaps we really have chats about nursing. And I know that in Ghana you really have to be studying, and I don't know how to even say this, but you have practicals, I should say, if I'm right. You have practicals once in a while and other stuff. How is the system here like? As in, would you have to go a direction? As in, if I'm doing general nursing, if I'm doing midwifery, as in, how is it here?
Okay, so we go to school for a month, then we go to work for 6 weeks, and then it keeps rotating, and you go to different sectors. I would say that it's not easy. It's not easy. It's quite challenging. So if you want to do this kind of job, it should be something that you really want to do.
I'm passionate about.
Yes, something that you really want to do. It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No.
Really, it's not easy.
There's much to learn.
Really?
Yes, there's much to learn.
If I'm right, I learned there's something called anatomy. Really?
Yes, that's the study about the human body.
Wow.
Yeah.
You dissect the body and you read a lot about the body.
You
Wow.
read a lot about the body, how it's supposed to be, and what is the pathology about it and everything. Yeah.
Okay, that's the term, pathology. So let's go on. You have a family, right?
Yes, I'm married. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And then you have a child?
Yeah, I have a daughter. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How many years?
She's 5 months old.
Oh, she's pretty young.
Yes.
And so now, you now being a mother, I hope you're going to share with us some experiences you've gained from motherhood, as in for our viewers to know how the system of motherhood is. Most of us here, viewers, maybe are not mothers yet, and she can let us know a little bit of motherhood, about since she's really a mother. So can you talk to our viewers a little bit about how motherhood is?
Okay, so I've been a mother for only 5 months now, and
Wow.
it's amazing. It's amazing. It's the best thing that can happen to you. It's amazing and quite challenging as well, because you evolve into a kind of person that you put someone needs before you. Everything is about your child, and sometimes you even forget about yourself and the things you need because your child comes 1st. Yes.
Mother's love. So, what can you say to our viewers here? Because there are so many people who are really into marriages, who are really wanting, as a nurse, as you are prospering to be a nurse, I should say. And then, what can you really tell our viewers who are really willing to have kids and they are not having yet? As a nurse, what advice can you have to them? Is it tell them to be patient? What can you even tell our viewers, those who are really wanting to be mothers and cannot be mothers?
Well, children are blessings from God, and I think at the right time, God blesses everyone with their heart desires. So patience is the key to everything. You need to be patient, you need to be prayerful, you need to be faithful, and yes, and wait. There's much blessing in waiting. So you need to be patient and pray and wait.
Okay, so during the first questions, I learned you said your mom, you joined your father in Italy.
Yes.
And so you live here in Germany with your parents?
Yes, my parents are here. I have 5 brothers as well.
That's much easier for you.
Yes, it's very easier for me. Yes.
It's really easier for you when you have a parent around you. It's really easier for you. Oh, that's really good. So what advice can you give to our viewers here, and what are the experiences you gained from this interview? Are you happy to be interviewed here by Adventure of Life TV? What can you tell our viewers? Maybe they can share and let people subscribe. So what can you tell our viewers right now?
Thank you very much for having me here. It's an honor to answer some questions with my little knowledge that I have. And what I can say is, guys, you should like, share, and comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Okay, so wait, you are in Germany, but you have to tell our viewers a little bit about how Dutch is. Can you say, tell us in Dutch, as in little Dutch, you can tell them, as in tell our viewers that they have to take care of themselves and God bless them. What can you say to them in Dutch? Because
Okay. Vielen Dank, dass ihr schön getaltet habt, und passt auf euch auf und bleibt gesund, vor allem wegen Corona. Bleibt gesund, wäscht die Hände, Abstand halten, und vielen Dank für alles.
Wow, you're German. You are German.
I'm still learning.
Nice. So viewers, this is where we end today's edition. Stay tuned. Please take care of yourself. Corona is real. Please stay safe. Gesundheit. Take care of yourself, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This Adventure of Life TV. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye bye.